All right, welcome everyone back here to the basement. This is the fourth session that we've had. We've had some awesome artists come in, and joining us today is Abi.
Hello.
Abi, do you go by like any kind of stage name or?
I just go with my name because it's kind of unique, I guess.
Yeah, well, life is short, you know.
Yeah.
Like, just no need to give yourself a false mask or anything of like, hey, this is me, but not me. So.
Know what they're getting into.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool. So where are you from originally?
So I was born in North Wales, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Very boring, but I am South Indian, if that's what the question was.
Oh no, I know you because we do bios here where you send the bio, I read up on it, but I forgot the name of the place in.
That's totally fine.
Yeah, sorry.
North
I'm
Wales,
terrible.
PA. It's very boring.
Sounds a lot like my hometown, if I'm honest. So North Wales, PA. What's it like up there?
It's like a suburban area. I went to high school in like a really big high school, and it was like easy to disappear but you know what I mean? Like in the high school. So like, I don't know. It was interesting.
Life is tough in the suburbs.
It wasn't at all. It was so easy. Oh man. And then I came to a big college. I don't know why I did that.
Hey, honestly, like I come from small town Pennsylvania, from a town called Milton. Literally, well, oh, do you?
Yeah.
Milton Hershey or Milton, Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania.
Well, Milton Hershey is by like Harrisburg. That's completely different.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from like Milton. Nobody's ever fucking heard of this place, Milton. So it's super small. I mean, Chef Boyardee is there, but that's about it.
Boyardee.
Yeah.
Dude, that's great.
All the canned ravioli you can eat. Let me tell you.
Ravioli. Give me the death. I deserve ravioli.
That was beautiful.
You're welcome.
That was beautiful.
I heard that in an Overwatch game that I was playing, and I was like, this is my anthem for life.
Wait, what? You play Overwatch?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's sweet.
Oh man, you've caught Chris's interest. Speaking of, Chris is back again doing all of our video stuff for us. Jump in front of that camera and say hi, Chris.
What up? Yo.
Cool. And so you came to State College, and is this your first year, second year?
I made third year.
Third year. That's right. We were
third
talking
year.
about this
Yeah.
earlier. I don't know why I said that. I must be thinking of Iris. You're good friends with Iris.
I am
so,
good friends with Iris.
Yeah. This is her second year because we came here and we were actually in a group chat before we even came to Penn State. And anyways, that's the long story and beside the point. But I think what we'll do is get started and hear your first song.
Okay.
Cool.
So this is like the second song I've written. I'm gonna call it Daylight. Just named it right now.
All right. We are naming songs here at the basement, and it is awesome. All right, well, go ahead and take it away.
What have you done to yourself, and you can't run away from all your fears? Another turn and judgment nears, when everything's hurting and your castle is burning down. Just keep your eyes open, no matter how broken it may sound. 'Cause when the daylight breaks free, oh, then daylight breaks free. It's for you to be singing with the morning sun. When the daylight breaks free, oh, then the daylight breaks free. It's for you to be singing with the morning sun. Another breath, another day, to control the words you say. So you wanna disappear, 'cause the future's not so clear. But when everything's hurting and your castle is burning down, just keep your eyes open, no matter how broken it may sound. 'Cause when the daylight breaks free, oh, when the daylight breaks free, it's for you to be singing with the morning sun. when the daylight breaks free, when the daylight breaks free, it's for you to be singing with the morning sun. Life is hard with the wrong cards. You're not alone, your strength will show. Let the gears turn, make mistakes, fight to live for better days. 'Cause when the daylight breaks free, when the daylight breaks free, it's for you to be singing with the morning sun. And when the daylight breaks free, when the daylight breaks free, it's for you to be singing with the morning sun.
All right. Wow. That is awesome. Cool. Usually there's like a couple other people here to clap, and there's lots.
I
more
mean-
claps, but it's gonna be just me today.
No,
Yeah, I
I'm
should
here, dude.
probably-
I got you. I got a little bit.
Chris is gonna help me with
I
the
can
with.
slap the side of the camera if need be.
Yeah, that is the one thing about down here. I usually have a co-host or somebody, and that's not gonna happen today. Nobody wants to join us today.
Hey, I mean, if you
sad
want me,
face.
dude, if you want me to sit in next to you while we're going, I can be here.
That's a good idea.
I'll come sit
Come
down,
on, Chris.
Man. I'll come sit down.
Come sit down. Chris is gonna be our
Finally.
co-host for
Hey,
tonight. What up?
There we are, man. What's up?
What up, Chris?
Yo, we're chilling now.
Hey, how was that performance?
Fucking great, dude.
Yeah, it
So
was.
good.
That
oh
was
my
really
god. Jeez.
You are amazing.
I'm so nervous, and like I kept messing up the chords, and I was like, I can't do this.
I didn't notice.
I didn't notice.
It's fine.
No, I'm not lying. Like I didn't notice.
No,
shit.
seriously. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Thanks.
The only thing I really noticed was a great performance, a great song, and I'll tell you, things sound really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks.
I'll be honest. Your music, just that song, anyways. Excuse me. There was a hint of disdain for something, but I couldn't quite pick up on what it was. Do you
Okay.
care to elaborate?
So all of my music, I write about things that I strongly feel about. And this one, over the summer, I started writing music over the summer, which is why I've never been part of the music scene until like this year. And I was not in a very good place, and I don't know, I'd wake up at like 5 a.m. and I'd sit on my balcony and play my guitar and just like hate myself. And that's when like the sun came up, and I was like, you know what, it could get better. So that's what that song's about. It's about not really knowing where my life is going and just wanting to run away, but really you can't just run away. That's not how life works.
Yeah.
So it's all about just making it to the daylight, if you know what
Yeah,
I'm talking
totally.
about.
Well, I'm glad you realize that, life is one of those things where you can't just give up and run away. And I feel that too many people nowadays do that. They just give up. They're like, things will happen for me. It'll work out in the end. No, you got to work towards making those things happen. I'm glad you realize that, and that your music is focusing on those sorts of things, because I'm sure through channels like this, or do you have an album or anything out? Or
I'm trying to record, but like it's been, I don't know. I have like nothing to record with, and like I really don't know a lot of people here.
Well,
Yeah, and I was gonna ask you after we finished.
yeah, I do that plug all the time. Hey, you want your stuff recorded? I do recording, so shameless plug. Sorry, everybody, but
Hey,
yeah,
happens.
yeah, it happens. But definitely, I mean, you'll have this material now, so
Yeah.
that'll be great for you. And yeah, we'll talk later about the studio stuff.
Thank you. Welcome. This is ASMR now.
So, music for you. I know this is the worst question to ask ever, but like your influences. So like, what are some stuff that you listen to? What got you into music? Where did it all start for you? For me, it started in like middle school, elementary school-ish. I started playing guitar, then picked up drums, then piano, then a bunch of other stuff. And never really sung until like this past year, and I still think I'm a shitty singer. So
You're not at all. Don't say that. Don't say that about my
look, it's
a new friend.
it is punk music, so it's cultured voice,
Oh,
I get it. I totally get it. But like people are into that, you know?
Yeah,
And
I
it's
guess
fun.
it is. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so like that's what I have
Absolutely.
going for me. But for you just have a naturally beautiful voice, so I think it's something everybody can appreciate.
I would say, okay, so my story starts with when I was a kid and my mom would sing me lullabies and I was like listening and I was like, this is so bad. I don't want to be a bad singer.
Oh, you better hope your mom doesn't.
I've told her this story, but it's kind of like a
man.
joke, you know what I mean? But like that was initially like why I wanted to do singing, and then I started doing Carnatic music, which is like classical Indian singing, and that's not for me. Not at all. And then I didn't listen to like American music until I got into like 4th or 5th grade, I would say. And I have a like slow start to music, but like my influences are just like, I really like Sufjan Stevens, Sigur Rós. I don't know how to say that. I saw them recently this summer. It was fantastic. I cried.
Sweet.
And Fleet Foxes. You know, I want to write a lot more complicated music, but I feel like I need more people. I don't know.
Well, when it comes down to it, for me, anyways, this is me personally. I write whatever the fuck I want. That's just me. But when it comes down to it, you also do have to take into account your audience and who you're writing for.
Yeah.
In this area, you know, there is definitely a heavier vibe, a punkier vibe, and
Absolutely. Like anything I want to play for, I feel like I just don't belong.
Well, I'll be honest, this area does kind of thrive on being inclusive. And you know, there are plenty of people out there that would be more than willing to give you a channel in order to get your music out there and have people hear it. I know for a fact that like Rebecca Honoro and Soma would love to have you for a couple of their events that they have. I mean, your music is right up their alley. And even like, you know, the Asylum stuff that they do around here, some of the venues and stuff that are around here. I know you've played at the Hush Room before. Excuse me, the Hush Room. And like you know, they're really accepting there, and like that's
yeah,
a
they're
great
very
crowd.
cool.
Yeah.
I like them.
So, and I know that if there's ever like shows at Chronic Town or something as an acoustic opener, even like that would be really cool. And I know you've opened at the bakery too, yeah?
I did. Yeah. That was my first show ever.
Ever? Like hands down ever in your life?
I mean, like I've done like talent shows. Like I did like a song at middle school once, but like that was my first time having like 3 songs in a row, and I had to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And talk to people. And I'm so bad at public speaking. Like when there's an audience in front of me, I'm always like, words, I don't know them.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Words on cooldown.
Yeah. Wait, so what was it like playing your first show then? Were you like super nervous about it all? And
Okay.
like,
Funniest thing is, I did not practice at all. Like I was,
Really?
my friend was coming for the weekend, so like I was just focused on like getting him situated and stuff like that. And then I got to the the bakery like early, and I was like, oh man, I never practiced, and I just like practiced just a little bit, but I felt like I had it. Like I was confident in myself enough to do it, and then I did it.
that's awesome.
Well, I know
As long
for
as it
me-
went well.
It did
You
go
thought
well.
it went well.
It's
Like,
probably my best performance, and like I've done a few since then, and I'm just like still thinking about that time at the bakery, like that was a good time.
that's so sweet.
I know for me personally, like I always get pre-show jitters, where I just like, you know, and I have good performances, I have bad performances. I cannot talk. Oh my god.
Words
Anyways,
on cool down.
but I have good days, I have bad days, and it really amazes me though how no matter what, every time I come back to performing in front of people, it's like a switch that I'm no longer in control of what I'm doing. Things just happen. And then after the performance is done, like I'll go back and look at videos, or I'll like think about like playing the song and singing it at the same time and on a stage with the other guys, having a cohesive like
Yeah.
experience with each other, knowing like what we're all gonna do and stuff without verbally saying it or even planning it beforehand. That's kind of like what music does to a person, I guess. It's kind of like a whole new way of communication that's like really interesting to. There should be a science behind that.
Music science?
Yeah.
I think there is.
Oh, probably.
I think it's called music theory.
Well, that's like creating music. I mean, like being on like performance science.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to
I don't know then, man.
gather data like that. Like
Yeah.
it's all just subjective.
Yeah, it really is. Sorry, this is me rambling and talking about pointless
You know what?
things
You
that
should make
don't
the
matter.
science. Like, you should be the
Oh,
first
should I?
music experiencer science person.
I feel like there's no demand for that, and I would make zero money.
I mean, I would pay you $1 to do it. I would say,
All right.
killing it.
So if I spend 1 penny each year, I could live for 100 years off that.
That would be
dollar.
sweet.
It's
There's
the
people
deal
that-
of a lifetime.
There's people that do that, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. They live like without spending any currency at all. Like they're all self-sustainable.
I wish I could do that.
Like living off the grid, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Live in a van.
I mean,
I mean, as a van dweller, like you have to, you spend money on gas.
Yeah,
True.
that's true.
Slash a lot of the cool vans they have out there, they're like pimped out.
well, not to mention the fact that like those 60s Volkswagen hippie vans and stuff, you can't find one of those for under 10 grand. Like they're expensive and they're
dude.
so old.
Good
Because
friend
they're so
of mine.
iconic.
Yeah, good
True.
friend of mine bought one in Michigan. I forget how long ago it must have been. I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago. He got it as a beater. Like, we were in Mears, Michigan, and he had to drive all the way across to Detroit to buy this van. And he got it. No registration, no plates, no nothing.
Drove it back.
Drove it back.
Yes.
Still doesn't work. Still,
Oh.
car does not work.
How much did he pay for it?
Like $5,000 or something like
That's
that. He
not
got a
bad.
really good deal
Yeah.
on it, but
It
it
doesn't
doesn't
work.
It doesn't function as
mean,
a vehicle.
Could be a nice like garden stuff. You know what I mean? Like have
Yeah.
like garden gnomes, a garden van.
Yeah, I mean, not without getting too technical, those things are pretty cool to work on, even because like they're the old school air cooled flat fours, and they're just. Anyways, yeah, without getting too technical with that, people will not understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're gonna lose people.
Yeah, we're gonna lose viewers quick. Speaking of, we're gonna get right back into music. I think we're gonna have you play your next song. Bye, Chris.
All right. Yeah.
Chris will be right back, and he will be sitting in for the next Q&A segment. But until then, we are excited to hear what you have next.
Should I do? Oh man,
Oh, it's decision time,
I
huh?
know.
Hey, it's whatever you want to do. This is your segment. This is all about you.
Okay. I'm just gonna do them in order of how I wrote them.
Sounds good to me. Ooh, this is like when artists come up and play their albums like in their entirety.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
it's what it feels like right now. All right. Cool. Well, go ahead and take it away.
Ooh, oh, 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 ooh, oh, 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 ooh, oh, oh. This is the end for you and me. Things were never the same again. If only I could ever be the one you wanna stay with. But now I know that this would need something a little more than just a touch up. And now I'm staring at my feet, wondering where I went wrong with this love. Oh, 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 oh. They say you have to give respect for trust to fully take effect, but there's nothing more I can give. You took it all and left me scars. Was I so blinded by the glimpse of finding happiness and being content? But I know I will never miss feeling timorous and very worthless. Ooh, oh, 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 ooh, oh, 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 ooh, oh, oh. Maybe now I'll learn to never let somebody else define my self-worth. 'cause who I am, who I will be, you'll never get to see that side of me. Ooh, oh, 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 I'll be fine without you. Ooh, oh, 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 I'll be fine without you. Ooh, oh, 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 ooh, oh, oh, ooh, oh, oh, ooh, oh, oh.
All right. Wow.
Let's go.
Oh man, such a great voice. I'm jealous.
Don't be.
I am though. Because okay, my thing is my mom. My mom is one of the most gifted vocalists that I know. She is amazing at what she does, and I mean she's played in bands. She gets asked to sing the national anthem like everywhere from where I'm from, and she is so good at what she does. And I didn't get that voice. Like, Mom, why do you do this to me?
Everybody's blaming their moms today. I don't know.
How could this happen to me?
Yeah, so your mom is directly responsible for getting you into music. My mom is too. I just wish she would have given me a few more tools when I was born in order to be a better musician. Oh, it's sad. But yeah, great voice. That song is another interesting one. I guess it's going right back to what you said, things that you go through. And
Yeah, like all of my songs, I base them off of my experiences. I was in a relationship for like 2 weeks, and like
situationship.
a situationship, yeah. And it was based on that, because like, you know, when you like get too excited about something and you're just like so disappointed when it falls apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Been there. Done that
Many times.
Well, about many times. I guess not too many times for me. It's I mean, it's difficult enough finding someone to tolerate me for that long, let alone.
If you would like to tolerate me every day, let me know. My number is 55555.
I was gonna say, don't give your number. The internet is unforgiving.
I'm joking.
Oh man, but yeah, that's another interesting song. I definitely am gonna be going back and listening to that one over once these videos are done. Chris here, the man, is gonna take care of that.
Thanks, man.
I can see the look of horror in his eyes as he's like, I have so much to edit.
A lot of work. But I have a question. So you said you play Overwatch. Are you
play Overwatch.
Are you in PSU esports club?
I mean,
anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, Iris is part of it, so I'm part of it, but not really. Like, I go to some of their events, but I play with the people who play Overwatch on their Discord sometimes.
Oh, okay. Wait, so PC?
PC, yeah.
Okay.
Is there
I just wanna
anything
make sure,
else?
'cause
PC
then-
Master Race.
Because then we can nerd out. Okay, what's your build?
Listen to me. Okay, I say PC Master Race, but I'm actually like a laptop person. I'm sorry. I'm like getting a PC like in November, I think.
To be honest, Alienware was pretty cool back in the day. When
Alienware is
it came out.
garbage. What are you talking about?
Well, it is now, but when it first came out, like that was like the first actual gaming laptop, and everybody was like, "This is so cool!" And then that was before anybody had the actual know-how to build a PC. You know, I mean, we're talking like 09, 08.
I have a pretty interesting story about me buying my gaming laptop.
Wait, so
it's
what kind of laptop is it then?
It's just an Asus gaming laptop I got like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not sure. But so like when I first was going to college, story time, my dad was like, "Do you want a Mac?" And I was like, "No, I'll find a laptop that's totally suiting for like my college needs." And then like he doesn't like me gaming, you know what I mean? So like I like looked at this laptop, I was like, I really want it. So then I was just like, "Dad, it's totally perfect for college, I swear." And then like it comes and it's in this box and it says Gamers Republic, and I was like,
my God.
"Oh no." He didn't say anything about it, so
Well, I mean,
That's
at least
so
he
funny,
didn't like catch on, you know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like, you know, he gave like that disapproving look, but
knows.
like he wasn't gonna send it
He
back. I've had
knows.
like really bad luck with laptops in the past few years, so
Yeah, I mean, it's too late at that point. I know for me
Exactly.
and my laptop story, I have over there is an old HP that I've had since I bought that as soon as I got in the service, so that's going back 5-6 years. And I mean, for what it is, like, it was a great laptop, when I first got it, but I'll tell you, it's old now and it's bulky and heavy. So I decided I was going to go out and buy a new laptop because I was sick and tired of carrying 8 pounds of laptop with me everywhere on campus. That's when I picked up this guy, this MacBook
This cutie
Pro.
with a booty MacBook Pro.
Oh yeah. No, for real though, this thing is great. Like, I do all of my music stuff through it now. I do all of my recording through it, schoolwork, photos, videos. It does everything.
You could do more on though.
PC.
Probably a PC.
Yeah, I know. And honestly, I do not like Mac. I don't like Apple products. I won't say I hate it because that's a pretty strong word, but I don't like them. And I am so much like, definitely Android all the way, PC, Microsoft all the way. But I mean, it's just
You fell in love. It's really good for like music.
Yeah, it's so simple and easy and user friendly, but has that creative edge and allows you to use the tools at your disposal.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's something a PC, you're putting more brain power towards like, how do I work this, than like, hey, what can I do creatively to make this look cool or sound cool?
Yeah, I mean, well, the reason that I built my PC was mainly for video rendering, because
I'm sure
on
you
my
have video cards.
yeah, I have a GTX 1070, but on
Wow.
my yeah, well, no, it's not top of the line anymore, but it's but. See, render times on my Mac versus what I get on my PC, it's like night and day. Like,
I'm sure.
it's totally crazy. But
I'll tell you what.
for some creative stuff, I guess you could argue that like your Mac is better because you can take it wherever and you can do whatever on it. But like, just for raw processing power and rendering power and stuff like that.
That's something I wouldn't mind having as like a editing station for video.
That was another reason why I built one too, because I liked to have that like certain area that I could be like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna edit now, instead of okay, maybe I'll edit on my Mac at some point. Like, you're dedicating that certain space for it, which is super helpful. But
I'd hate to break this up, but I think I'm gonna focus the attention back on the.
Oh yeah, sorry, I took it too. Then started talking nerd
cool,
shit.
Man. Hey, these sessions are extremely nonchalant. Like, we just.
I mean, like, wherever the conversation flows, you just go for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you bring me in once, man, to sit down here. And
Sit down. He has a knife out.
Don't
talking
go
about.
You gotta stay here now. You're on the power couch.
Into another song.
Nope, not yet. Not yet. Actually, I have another question.
Okay.
So, with you being a third-year college student and just playing your first show this year, where do you see your music career going? Where do you see your performances going? Would you like to keep doing it? Do you want to get bigger? Do you want to progress and get into different genres maybe, or just stay where you're at?
Love to. Like, okay, so the kind of music I want to write involves a lot of like instrumentation, and like I don't think that personally, like, I don't think I'm a great guitar player, and like I feel like I'm a better piano player than guitar player, and I want to find someone that like I can like mesh with on that sort of level to like really make something that I want. I don't know, like I feel like right now my music is just me, and I feel like that's so like one-dimensional, and I want to like expand. That's where I see myself going, just like writing weird music.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, I mean, if you were to do the female frontwoman vocalist with like a keyboard or something, Nicole Schnorr and her band Idle Kyle do that. Have you ever seen them before?
No, like,
keep an eye out. Actually, I'll give you their information for Facebook. You can follow them. And the next show that they have in State College, go and watch them and like ask her questions. She'll be more than happy to like, help you out with that. But it is all about finding people that you mesh with and you can be friends with.
Okay. It's about like finding people to mesh with. So like the internet exists now, and I'm part of this music Discord, and like we like collaborate on music through like the internet. It's so cool. And there's like people from like Sweden and I don't even know. And like I'm on like one of their tracks. But like they just released a single. I'm just gonna pimp them out. They're called 1161. I'm such a bad person. But they have music on like Spotify and stuff. So
Yeah, so
it's
there you
really
go.
cool. And I'm probably gonna be on the next stuff that they do. Yeah, I like already like sang vocals for them. Yeah, so
Well, then check out 1161 on, you said Spotify?
Spotify.
Yeah, check them out on Spotify, and you'll be able to hear Abi's beautiful voice on those tracks. Voice, right?
I mean, yeah, but like it hasn't come out yet. We're like still working on it.
Well, then it will be one of those things where we are waiting in anticipation.
So how do you collaborate through Discord with that kind of stuff?
Okay, so there's also a Snapchat group, and they just like send their music, like there's like bits and parts of their music, and then everyone's like, that sounds good, that sounds trash. No one says that though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like so you just like send your music files to someone through Discord, and then they work on it and they send it back to you, and then they mix and it's so cool.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's so cool.
Because what I was picturing is that you're all in voice chat, all
Just
mic'd
like-
up, like jamming out, like.
It did
There's-
happen the first few times where like I was just like trying to get to know them, and then I was like, join voice chat, let's figure this out, and it
Yeah.
was just interesting.
That's cool though. That's super sweet.
That is. I mean, that's a new thing that's been going around recently is online music creation and bands from like all four corners of the world.
I'm
you know?
so excited for it.
It's super
Yeah.
cool.
Well, without getting too much in depth with that, I do want to start on another song. So, yeah, grab the capo, get yourself prepared. I'm getting myself prepared.
I'll get myself
Oh,
prepared,
yeah, you
man.
got to prepare
Yeah.
yourself.
Here we go.
Well, Chris, our cameraman, is going to get himself in gear and ready to go. Abi is going to perform another song, and I'm excited to hear it. What's this one called?
Do you want to name it after I finish?
Oh, none of them have names.
Yeah, I told you. I was like daylight, whatever. I think it changed from like, I don't know.
What's the second one you did?
The second one, ooh, that's the chorus. It says ooh, ooh,
Just want to name it Ooh? We need names for the videos, you know? Like
Oh no,
we will figure it out.
we'll
We
figure
will
it out.
Figure it out. But this one, what do you want to name this?
Okay. All right.
All right?
All right.
All right.
All right. All right. All right.
I was waiting for it. Cool. Well, I will go ahead and let you take this one away. We are now going to listen to All Right.
Got 1,000 red flags that say don't make it past this point. No return. There's nothing here for you. Nothing here for you. I got an ability to make everything my insecurity. Is this really who I've become? A drummer with no drums. I'm bogged down by the fear that if I don't make it here, I'll never be anything or anyone at all. I'm watching people live their lives, wondering how they're doing so alright. I've been given all this opportunity to succeed, but I'm turning my back on a solid future. I'm a self-destructive mess, pursuing happiness. Am I pursuing happiness? Am I delusional for thinking that I'm excusable in chasing some fantasy? Delusional for thinking that I'm excusable in chasing some fantasy. So I'm running around in a circle, just hating myself. And I'm running around in a circle, just hating myself. And I'm running around in a circle, just hating myself. And I'm running around in a circle. for the rest of my days I'll probably just go insane, flying around in the cage. Get a fucking clue, nothing revolves around you. You're just another bump on a log, trying to make it through the fog. And if you trip and fall, would you give up for such a call? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe? I'm watching people live their lives, wondering how they're doing so alright. Cause I've been given all this opportunity to succeed, but I'm turning my back on a solid future. I'm a self-destructive mess, pursuing happiness. Am I pursuing happiness? Am I delusional for thinking that I'm excusable in chasing some fantasy? Am I delusional for thinking that I'm excusable in chasing some fantasy? So I'm running round in a circle, just hate myself, and I'm running round in a circle, just hate myself, and I'm running round in a circle, just hate myself, and I'm running round in a circle. I don't wanna be different, I don't wanna be special, I just wanna be someone I can finally be proud of. I don't wanna be different, I don't wanna be special, I just wanna be someone. Watching people live their lives, wondering how they're doing so alright. I'm watching people live their lives, wondering how they're doing so alright. I'm watching people live their lives, wondering how they're doing so how they're doing so how they're doing so alright. Cause I'm running round in a circle, just hate myself, and I'm running round in a circle, just hate myself, and I'm running round in a circle, just hate myself, and I'm running round in a circle.
Wow.
Wow. Shout out
those,
to these headphones for sliding off my face.
I was gonna say those headphones gave you a little bit of a scare, huh?
They were just like falling down the entire. This happened the first song too, and I was adjusted it. I think my hair is too slick. When you have too slick hair, this is your problem.
No, that's all good. I mean, honestly, like I've said this before, performances are one of those things where it's not about being as perfect as possible. Like, yeah, it's important to do something well and to do good at what you're doing and like be professional. But you know, it's the imperfections in music that kind of give it its creative edge. It gives it its character, and like those imperfections in a performance, like those slip ups, those mistakes, it all depends on how smooth you can go about like kind of brushing those off and like jumping right back into it, that really make a musician, especially a live performing musician.
I like really easily like show my emotions on my face, so I can't help it because I have an expressive face. Don't hate me, Mom.
No, that's totally fine. Like, I know as soon as that happened, you looked directly at me and you were like,
And you were
and
like,
I was like, just keep going. With
I'm
it.
going
Just do
for
it.
it.
Just do it. Just do it. And you jumped right back into it, you know?
I mean, yeah, I've done a bunch of performances before. I always think that I do better in front of like a live audience versus like recording myself.
Yeah.
That's like adds another like edge. Like the adrenaline is just like.
And that is one of the things about being a studio musician that is extremely difficult, is having to sit in the studio and play something so perfect with no hiccups, no even so much as like an accidental string buzz or hum or something like that, and the whole
You have
track
to start over again.
The track is garbage and you have to start over. And it's like some people will punch in or something like that and try and do that, but real studio musicians like have to be perfect.
They do.
And it's almost not even fun at that point.
I mean, I feel like when it finishes and you have a final product, you're like, it was worth it. It was
Oh
worth
yeah,
it.
Totally. But there are people out there that like have to have the most perfect sound ever, And I feel like this has evolved into a thing where everybody now has to have like fully digitalized rigs, like Axe Effects or Kemper or something like that, and like fully digital guitar, no microphones whatsoever. Everything's direct in, like achieve the perfect tone, and like drums are all MIDI drums or like a drum processor or something, and then they have like everything sampled like at a certain, like it's just perfect sound, you know, like you
I
couldn't
think that
get any
takes the
better.
life out of it.
Exactly. There's no characteristics that make the track stand out, you know. There's no characteristics to a room that you're capturing sound in. There's no natural reverberation. There's no you know, even small things like somebody coughing in the background. There's an album out there, I think Rush had their album YYZ, or no, I forget which one it was. Anyways, Rush had an album that came out, and they in the album you can hear, they went to their buddy's studio to go record, and it was a studio in New York City. Well, you could hear the planes taking off and landing from JFK at this studio.
Aesthetic.
Yeah, and like you can hear it in the track if you listen carefully. It's stuff like that that really gives, you know, an album characteristics. And music, like I have so much of an appreciation for that kind of stuff from an audio engineering standpoint, and you know, from just an average person's standpoint. Like, it's cool to hear those stories.
And I think it's like every time like an artist performs a song, like if you haven't like recorded it, it's always different. Every time you do it, you do something different that makes it like unique for like the setting that you're in.
Absolutely.
For instance, headphones falling off my head.
Yeah, those headphones will really go out there and get you if you're not careful. Those things, I'll
Beware,
tell you. Yeah.
everyone. Spooky, scary skeletons, headphones.
Oh, it is. It's spoopy season.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's also my birthday in 2 days.
Happy birthday.
I'm gonna be 21.
Oh.
You going to the first?
Oh.
I'm gonna be dead, I think. I think I'm gonna
That's the
live.
goal.
Yeah. The goal is to die, not just on your birthday, but every day.
True.
But no, for real. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I
You gotta
owe
go
a
to the
shot.
first.
Yeah.
I have to go to the first.
You
Okay.
gotta get a
go.
trash can.
Yeah.
Trash can. Is
No,
that
I
for like
thought-
the general, like the entire night I need to have a trash can in case I'm like puking while walking to the next bar?
No. You gotta get an Irish trash can. That's what they have. It's just like blue liquid.
Oh, it's a drink.
yeah.
Misunderstanding.
Yeah, Irish
What
trash.
else are you gonna get on your?
I was like
You're
literally
gonna
thought,
go
like,
and get a physical trash can.
yeah,
for
like
your-
you know, people just like puke everywhere, so like why not be like special and be
You
like
need your
Irish-
I
own
clean up
trash
after
can.
myself. Don't worry, guys.
Irish trash cans are one of those drinks where like, because if I'm not mistaken, an Irish trash can is Jameson or no
No, that's
Bailey's,
not. You're thinking
Bailey's
Irish
and
car
Guinness.
bomb. You're thinking an Irish car bomb.
Bailey's and Guinness.
No, that's an Irish car bomb. Different from an
Okay.
Irish trash can. Irish trash can is just like blue alcoholic liquid with a Red Bull shoved into it.
Oh, that's like an
Wow.
Yeah.
AMF.
It's really good.
See, they
really
used to make
good.
those in Ireland when I was over there. They called them adios motherfuckers. They never called them an Irish trash can. I guess that'd be the same thing as like calling a Budweiser.
But I mean, it
an
is
American
adios
beer.
whenever you get one.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, I know there's another favorite at the first, drink wise for your 21st birthday, and that is the blowjob shot.
The blowjob shot.
I've
Everybody
heard of
gets that.
those before, but I haven't heard of a trash can.
Well, there's a bunch of them. There's the Irish trash can, the Irish car bomb, which I just
Recommend. I recommend the Irish car bomb too.
Yeah.
It tastes like just chocolate milk, just straight
Chocolate
chocolate
milk.
Yeah. You got to get your chalky at the bar.
Gonna get so
chalky
fat.
milk at the bar. You really want to be adventurous? Go ahead and order yourself a bar mat shot.
Okay.
What's that?
If you gotta ask, it ain't for you.
What?
All right,
just gotta,
I'll let
you know.
I'll let everybody in on a little secret here. The bar mat shot is when, so you know how they put shot glasses up on the table,
Yeah.
on that bar mat,
Yeah.
and then they pour the alcohol like this.
Oh God.
All the excess alcohol that falls in that mat, they pour it into a shot glass. and-
Oh my
hey,
God.
it is free, so
It
you
is
don't have to pay
free.
for it. But it is really disgusting. I had one once, not by choice. This was
Not by choice.
I
Did
was
you lose
at-
a bet?
No, I was in Brussels.
Was there a gun against your head?
No, there was not. I was in Belgium, Brussels for New Year's, and we were at the bar Delirium. And if you know what Delirium is, it's like a really famous Belgian beer. And the bar there has the most beers on tap in the world. It's like over 1,700 beers.
What?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. There's 3 stories, walls, all 4 walls lined with taps, and a center bar that has taps on it. It's crazy. Anyways, the guys wanted to get shots, and they asked me like, "Hey, what shot do you want?" And I was like, "I don't care." They're like, "Oh, you don't want a shot? You're geeking out. Like you're not gonna." And I'm just like, "Guys, just get me a shot. I don't care."
Yeah.
And they're like, "All right, we'll get you a shot." So they went up to the bar, and they came back, and they gave me this shot glass, and I was like, "What is this?" And I smelled it. I was like, oh, "What is this?" They're like, "Dude, just drink it." And I'm looking at it. And there's like a hair in the glass. Like it's so
my
gross.
god.
And I thought they like spent money on it, so I wasn't not gonna drink it. So I like pulled the hair out and took the shot, and I'm like dying. I felt like I was gonna throw up instantly. Kept it down.
He's a champ.
But it took a lot. Like I was standing close to the bathroom. The bathroom was in my proximity. Like I knew where it was. And I asked the guys, I was like, "What was that?" And they were like giggling, laughing, like, "Dude, we just got you a bar mat shot, huh? It's so funny." I'm like, "That's not funny. I feel like I have HIV now. Thank you." So yeah, that was my experience with the bar mat shot. Not fun.
Jesus. Also, there's the cement mixer. The cement mixer.
Cement mixer.
I forget what's all in it, but I think it's like Bailey's and
Oh boy, now you're making me think. I can't think about alcohol right now. It's a Monday night.
It's a
I am gonna
Monday
go
night,
drink.
but we're getting lit.
but it's like Bailey's and something else. What you do is you take the shot all together and then you have to mix it up in your mouth and it like
Mix it in your mouth?
yes, and
No
it's,
need for a bartender.
and it like it curdles in your mouth.
Curdles. That's not...
That's not what you want your alcohol to do usually, but it's part of the
Actually.
appeal.
So there is a shot, I forget what it is, but like it's a tequila shot, and I think there's Everclear in there too, but it's a tequila shot where they take mayonnaise and they use a squirt bottle of mayonnaise and put it in there, and it looks like a worm in the glass.
101 ways to die. You heard it here.
Yeah, no kidding. 101 ways to die by alcohol.
On your 21st birthday. Take all these
Oh
shots.
yes.
Oh, you want a shot? This shot will kill you. This shot is all right. Sambuca, 151, Tabasco sauce, and tequila gold, and you light that top on fire. Yeah, it's called the F in Hell.
Wow.
Had that shot my first time in Germany at a bar. It was the first bar I'd ever gone to. As soon as I got off the plane, some Romanian dude is behind the counter of the Blarney Stones in Launchstoel, and he's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "You into crazy shots?" And I'm like, sure, I guess." I've never drank at a bar before. I've never even had alcohol because I was an angel when I was underage. But yeah, he like slides me this shot, and he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "Try that." And I'm like, "Okay, sure." And take it. I'm like coughing and like holding back tears. The Tabasco sauce really gets it.
Tabasco sauce.
Anyways, enough of alcohol.
Yeah.
Back
right?
to the music. You do you have any shows coming up next, or are you still kind of like wait? I can hear my roommates discussing
I can hear them
homework
too.
upstairs. If anybody hears talking in the background, it's not ghosts. It's my roommates doing their thing.
No,
It's
ghosts.
the airplane effect.
Yeah. But yeah, like what kind of do you have any shows lined up for the
No.
No.
Nothing.
So I guess it's safe to say that you are on the hunt to get.
I am
booked
on
again.
the hunt.
Yeah.
Hire me, but I don't actually play for money, so.
Well, that just means that everybody who's listening and watching needs to get on your case, hit you up, slide in the DMs.
Yeah,
and-
exactly. Slide in the DMs.
And get on that shit because they need to book you and get you into some gigs and hear your incredible music, your great voice. You say you're not a good guitar player, but I think you're fine.
I mean,
So,
I am fine.
there you go. Yeah, you got that confidence.
That's good.
Oh, that's what I need. I need some confidence. Well, with that said, I think we'll go ahead and do one last song.
You said 3 to 4 songs. Excuse me, sir.
Wait, we did 3, right?
We did 3.
Okay, so we're doing number 4? Do you want to do the 4th one?
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
All right, cool.
Let's do it then.
I
I'm
think
just
we will,
saying I was not prepared for this.
I'm sorry. Well, it's fine. You know,
It's probably gonna be the most prepared. Like, it's probably gonna be the most prepared songs because like I didn't even practice it earlier. So
yeah, you're probably gonna like destroy this song, like nail everything, and then you're gonna be like, yo, just don't even put the other songs up.
I want to be so hardcore though, because then like, you know, like the people that like, get on stage and after they finish something, they just like wreck a guitar or something. I don't want to do it, but like my music is so like chill that if I like do that, they'll
But
just
that
be like,
would be-
she's unhinged.
That that would be such a game changer though, like this beautiful music and then just
No way. Guitar smash. Okay.
all right, well go ahead and take this song away. What's this one called? Gotta come up with a name.
Okay. I have to think about the lyrics in my head.
This is the first segment we've ever done at the basement where we name the songs while we're playing, and it's awesome.
I think we should do this every week.
We should, yeah, we should.
Bring in a new song, and you have to name it here.
Write a song and name it and perform it all in 2 hours, right here. Got a name yet?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Sounds good to me. All right, cool. Go ahead and take it away.
I'm just like, okay, so you know how people name things and it's
Yeah.
like the chorus and then they name it after the chorus? That's what I'm doing right now. There is no, like, that's the method.
Hey, works for me. What works for you works for me. As long as we got names to throw in the video there. Gotta look all professional, you know?
I am very professional, I swear.
Hell yeah. All right, cool. Take this one away.
My head is above the water, but there's something underneath the surface pulling me. My body's turning numb. And if I'm my worst antagonist, then who are you to make me feel like I never even existed? 'Cause I'm on this train going nowhere, nowhere. I'm vanishing into thin air, thin air. Somebody stop me, 'cause this feeling's got me. But I'm on this train going nowhere, nowhere. I'm vanishing into thin air, thin air. Somebody stop me, 'cause this feeling's got me. And I'm petrified of the future, and I'm feeling crushed by the expectations of the ones who support me. I'm a hostage in my own mind, and there's no way I will find any sort of salvation. 'Cause I'm on this train going nowhere, nowhere. I'm vanishing into thin air, thin air. Somebody stop me, 'cause this feeling's got me. But I'm on this train going nowhere, nowhere. I'm vanishing into thin air, thin air. Somebody stop me, 'cause this feeling's got me. And I'm sorry to let you down. I need to leave this town, 'cause maybe then I could be the person that I've always seen. So I'm on this train going nowhere, and I'm vanishing into thin air. Somebody stop me, 'cause this feeling's got me.
All right,
Woo!
sweet. Sorry, I was taking photos because, like, you know, gotta document all this stuff, right?
Yeah. All for it.
I always change the cover photo for the basement to whatever artist we had in recently, so, you know, you'll be the cover photo for, like,
For like 2 days?
no, for the week.
I'm joking. Thank you.
yeah,
for having
absolutely.
me.
Yeah, this is awesome.
This
Yeah,
was
this
so
is-
fun.
This is really, this is probably one of the best segments that we've had yet,
Dude,
honestly.
you say
I
that
mean.
every week, though.
But
Oh, you say that to
Look,
every person that comes
look.
here,
You
don't
say
you?
that to every-
Oh, I'm setting up to fight right now.
look, the audio gets better and better because I'm learning as I go, and that's what I mean when I say it's the best one yet. Because, like, honestly, the like everything is sounding so good in the headphones. The levels are all looking great.
What, so she's not the best act to come in here?
She is a good act. I wouldn't
Chris is
say.
about to fight him for me.
I would never say that somebody is the best act because I
You
feel like that's a
don't
lot
ever
of
wanna say
pressure.
that.
No, yeah,
Don't.
I feel like that's a lot of pressure on somebody.
Exactly. Plus, we all know it was Zach Void. because he's great.
Zach was really good. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like
wish
a huge hardcore Zach Wood fan.
a lot of people are.
I know.
That's because
He's
he was-
so
yeah.
good.
I just wish that we would have like had stuff figured out for him.
Yeah,
you
I know. Me
like,
too.
You
because the
should.
lights were ground up and we had 2 cameras shooting in like 4x3 instead of 16x9. So
Yeah,
it's like-
Zach, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
yeah,
buddy.
Zach. Sorry, bro. We'll try
Sorry,
and have
bro.
you. We'll try and have you in at some point again.
With
Hopefully
Hidden Machine.
Yeah, Hidden Machine. Actually, excuse me. I gotta message those guys. Oh man, I told I told Ross that I would message him about having them in again soon. I forgot to do that.
Whoops.
Oh well. We'll have him in. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're so glad that you came in. We're
Yeah,
really glad that we
seriously.
got to talk to you a little bit, get to know you, because you're pretty new as far as state college music scene is concerned, and like
No one really knows me.
yeah, but they're going to.
They will.
Hopefully they will, and we really want to. That's kind of what we do here is we document the local music scene, the local talent, and the people that are doing what they do well.
This is
so-
like really cool. Like I'm like very excited to be on this. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. It was so cool, especially being able to listen to your music. Now that it's out there and on YouTube for people to listen to whenever they want.
yeah.
That's going to be really cool. Great for you. Great for us. Great for me because I'm going to be listening to it. I still listen to TV dinners
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah,
They're
in the
cool
car.
too.
Yeah, they were really good. But yeah, I'm going to be listening to your stuff for a while.
You can share it with the Discord homies.
Yeah, sure.
I told them I was like, yes, I'm definitely gonna say it, and then I forgot how to say the name of what we are.
I mean, you can look it up quick.
No, like if I
it's-
text them, they're gonna be like, "How dare you?" Because like I'm pretty sure it's 1161. Yeah, but it's like it's like numbers 1-1, and then 6-1 is like in words. I think I really don't know. I have a hard time finding them on Spotify, to be honest. But
Well, if we had to, like, just send us afterwards and, like, we can have a little pop-up in the video that's like, click here to, and yeah.
that would be
do that.
really cool.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, so we can always do that. Just make sure you send that to us and we'll see if
Okay.
we can do that. But,
Okay.
Can I request something?
sure.
Can I do a little dance to like end it?
Absolutely. You might want to grab the camera for this one.
Yeah, there we
It looks like it's going to be saucy.
It's not gonna be saucy. I don't dance well.
That's what I mean, like, saucy as in, like, this is going to be interesting.
Just like have this at the outro. This is the outro.
And there you have it. That is going to be the end of our weekly basement session.